What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen.
We just finished watching The Family Man.
Season 1. And honestly,
ending.
we just got to get to Season 2, I feel like.
I
I mean,
mean,
I can't
this
get left on
is-
that
yeah,
hard of a
we gotta
cliffhanger.
Progress to Season 2.
I mean,
for sure.
The resolution needs to happen, which is so smart by them. Because they
Right.
basically
They
guaranteed
set
a
it
Season
up.
2.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
They set it up so well.
Applause, Raj and DK. You
I
did it
mean-
well.
Wow. Yeah, that was such a gutsy ending. I mean,
Wow.
this whole show has been really gutsy in a way, in that like they would kill off characters that you thought would be a part of the whole show, like the mustache guy.
Yep.
There's many others, and it's like, wow, it's really interesting how they did that, and like all the twists in the end, especially. I did not see it coming where Musa and
I don't even know what to
what's his name,
say.
the other guy fought and just like killed each other.
Yeah, I thought
man.
that was kind of poetic, kind of like terrorism
Yeah.
really is just kind of going to eat itself type of thing.
Because that one guy, all he wanted to do, well, they both just wanted to complete the mission until the one guy knew his mother, until Musa knew his mother was in Delhi.
Right.
And then
Right,
it's
like-
just
It's a little
like,
bit of hypocrisy in a way, which is
Well, in
ironic.
terms of-
interesting.
just
Yeah.
like the martyrdom, and then some.
It's like you don't think there's going to be one Muslim person in Delhi at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
Mm.
terror for terror's sake almost to a point.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then when he was able to, it was really interesting because you didn't know who was going to be able to prevail in the either Musa
in the
or
fight.
the-
Yeah.
So he-
They filmed that
was
really well
intense.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you didn't know who was gonna win. Like I had no idea.
I mean, I think, I still don't even know who won.
yeah.
I don't know
That
if
guy
that
might
other
die.
guy got
He might.
bleed-
who knows?
I don't. He might
might
die.
bleed
I
out.
don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Wow.
It's a very, very interesting storyline. I feel like we're kind of familiar with the generic storyline before, where there's like a family man who works within the government. We've seen like other movies like that, but this executes it really well, I think, and just kind of that pressure that it entails. Basically, this job entails that pressure,
Right.
Yep.
and how that lack of family togetherness all the time, really affects
'Cause it hit
the
on that
kids
a lot.
and the
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah, it hit on that a lot, which I thought was very good. It wasn't just like, hey, we're just trying to catch terrorists the whole time.
Yeah,
it was showing the life of a guy.
Well,
Because he was gone 3/4 of the show from his family.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
And the relationship
And it-
suffered.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see that family dynamic,
Yeah.
and the
The
acting
kids.
by the kids was incredible.
Amazing.
I mean, that's a standout. I
For
don't
sure.
know if let
Every
us know
time
in the
they were
comments
on the
what you guys
screen,
thought, but
yeah,
like
I thought they
we
stole
thought
the show.
they stole the show. Yeah. So they
Every
did
time.
really, really well every time they were on screen, and they were it was so realistic. It's exactly how the kids would have acted and stuff.
It felt very natural
Yep.
with the acting.
those
there.
kids were
Yep.
fantastic.
I'm annoyed at the wife because they didn't say anything though, but I have a feeling.
Yeah. That was interesting because they've left it very vague if she was actually cheating on him, but she was emotionally cheating on him for quite a while.
For sure.
and then it was a matter of
There was definitely red flags well in
Yep.
advance
Yep.
of where it was. Totally agree.
The thing is, he just needs to tell his wife that he's literally doing like life and death stuff. Like all he's saying is, "Oh, I'm just paperwork. Oh, I'm just on the job."
Mhm.
Like he's got to be truthful with her, and I'm sure we'll get into more of that in season 2.
Probably.
But
yeah,
like,
there's a couple threads that have been open for season 2.
Yeah.
Which is kind of exciting too, because they're not just gonna. They'll probably set something else up, but I think they might. I mean, they're continuing a lot of stuff that we haven't left finished.
Yeah.
'Cause I was thinking, I'm like, dang, how are we gonna wrap this up? Like,
I
this
know.
is- There's a lot of stuff that we still need to figure out.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So you want to hit the
Yeah.
episode guide? We can just kind of look.
Yeah,
at some
I
of
think
our favorite episodes.
I,
here.
obviously the
Oh, yeah.
standout was that one shot
It was
episode.
the
I think
highest
it
rated
was.
one.
Top
Dance of
rated
Death.
right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Totally.
Dance of Death, episode 6. Oh, just incredible.
I mean, that whole episode, I'm sure it won so many awards because of how good
yeah.
it was, but
So,
notably amazing.
yeah.
The incredible
Raj and
work.
DK, they love the one shots, and I'm so
I'm
glad
for it,
they
too.
love that because like in Farsi, there were some
Interesting.
great one shots too.
Episode 10 is the lowest rated.
Yeah, so if you go down, which
You know why?
7.9,
Because
it's
it's not a
probably because of the
completion.
cliffhanger.
I think
right?
it's because because I'm a bit salty too, because now I'm like, I feel forced into watching season 2, you little turd.
Yeah, but I mean that was
yeah.
still such a good quality.
I thought so
high
too.
quality.
I think that's
episode.
probably why it's rated lower though, is because people
Yeah.
were so like,
I mean, we
what?
could take a look at see what the lowest rate.
I might
What's
see
Or
not
maybe
spoilers.
not. Maybe it'll
Well,
be
because
spoilers for
yeah,
season
yeah,
2.
right.
You're right.
Um,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
overall,
thought the beginning was pretty good too. I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely heated. It got better as it progressed, which is kind of what happens in a good show. I mean,
Yep.
you start somewhere and you
The
kind of
characters
build
it builds up
from
yeah.
there. Yep. So I didn't think that was too bad of an issue.
Yeah, I think this show overall was really good in terms of writing and acting, but I think occasionally
Season
it did,
1.
it did get lost in occasionally with conversations and such. It was pretty stilted in terms of boom, boom, boom. We're just context and information, just boom, 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 boom.
They didn't
for a while.
live a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
But I think that when the performances did stand out, that's when the kids that were acting, and then
Yep.
when the central character
Oh yeah.
is fantastic. And I don't know his name.
Let's
I gotta
pull
catch
that up. Yep.
The main actor's name. He's great consistently.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
such a great just kind of done with it vibe.
56 wins, by the way, for the
Minaj
show.
Wow.
by
Minaj.
Minaj Pai. Yeah, Srikant, the guy who plays Tawar.
Minaj.
Very, very
Minaj
good.
Pai.
Yeah, what has he
Minaj,
been
yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Very, very good. And
Oh, he was in
stood-
Gangs.
Oh, he
I
was
just need
in
to try to
Gangs?
remember him in Gangs, 'cause I
Man.
don't remember.
I don't know, but yeah, he
Okay.
very well done, and
Yeah.
he's just a great. His vibe is really good.
Yeah, he's kind of like
Intense
stone
performances,
faced, but
yeah.
like just really good actor.
Yeah.
Plays that
But yeah, he
character
stood
really
out
well.
for sure. Just that weight and that kind of like he plays a really unique character. And
Yep.
he
Couldn't
you
agree
see
more.
His pressure and his stress and his
Yeah.
very well done. I think some of the
yeah.
minor characters maybe weren't quite as fleshed out or had as good like all of his kind of his co-workers on the. I mean, not all of them. They're pretty
Yep.
one note.
Yep.
They're pretty straightforward.
Yep.
But I think the key characters are really.
I liked
really
his
good.
sidekick buddy, but
Oh
I
yeah,
don't.
he
Yeah.
had played more of a part in
This
the,
guy-
the first few
But
episodes.
yeah,
than
and
the
that's where
last
it's
few.
like that gal at the end. I really don't have that much of an emotional attachment for that trainee girl.
Oh.
You know, at the very
She-
end.
We don't even know if she died.
We don't know
Yeah,
if
I
she
don't
died,
know.
but
I
there
don't
was
know what
never.
happens
They
to
kind of
her.
had her at the beginning, kind of as like I thought she was
Yep.
gonna be a
As
main
the
character,
rookie on the,
and she
Yeah,
kind
they-
of she didn't go anywhere. So
yeah, they didn't really develop
Yeah,
it.
no,
They
they're
didn't.
really focusing on the. Yeah, the side characters are definitely there to just spit out some information, and then
Yep.
that's about
Yep.
it.
and
Um,
probably, my opinion, probably to eventually get killed off later on. I don't know if that'll happen, but we'll see. But,
Yeah.
Yep.
but
Um,
mustache dying because
Oh,
That guy was pretty.
I
Cool.
liked
Yeah.
it though because initially I didn't really like him because I was like, oh, this guy's a psychopath, like he's just killing everyone. And then you kind of, as the character like Tawarita, like you kind of like him. You're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of a cool guy. And then he dies, and you're like, oh,
I
dang it.
know it was.
He was a hunk.
That was such a twist. Yeah, man, really interesting. And I've seen that season 2 is almost every episode I think is rated higher than season 1.
Right.
So that's
Very-
crazy.
yeah,
if they
looking
can
forward to it.
improve
And then
on
season
an already
was
great
very
Season
solid.
3 is coming out.
Yeah, that
too,
should be
right?
coming out. I think it's later this year, but we'll have to keep tabs
Wow.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say there was that specific season. Yeah, that one episode with the consistent one shots and escape from the hospital. That was incredibly intense,
Yep.
and I think that one stood out so much from most of the other episodes.
Yep.
That the season was kind of like hinged on that really,
It kind
really
of
good
peaked a bit on
episode.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Overall, I
They
think
almost made it too good.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I would say like the
Yeah.
story was fairly interesting throughout. I think with a couple little twists and turns.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was pretty like kind of progressing, like boom,
Sure.
boom, boom, boom. So I would say like I would probably give overall this first season an 8 or something like that,
Sure.
and then
Yep.
see what happens.
8
Oh,
out of
okay,
10.
we're giving our
Second.
ratings.
Yeah.
I mean, what-
I think I'll give it like an 8 out of 10 too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eight and a
Eight out of
half
10.
maybe. Eight, I don't know.
From an
I'd
overall
probably go
perspective.
8.5 for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. I thought it was really solid.
I did too.
It was so intense.
But an 8 I think is a great score. I think that's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
high score.
Yeah.
And we'll see what. So, like, kind of the open threads they left for season 2 is his killing of that innocent guy
Mhm.
who was being used by the terrorists as kind of a pawn, that being potentially
Yep.
brought forth to the media. That'll be kind
His
of
relationship with his wife.
right, his relationship with
thread.
his wife and her with
Did that guy
other
die?
dude. Right.
Yeah.
Did the other
not
terrorist
Musa, the other terrorist?
Yep, Saeed die?
Yep.
How
Did
what are
they
the
bomb
effects
go-
of the, yeah, what
I
are the effects
know.
of the gas?
Well, because they didn't. Yeah, they weren't able to get back.
I
up.
understand now why that last episode was kind of lower rated, because you have so many open threads that you're like, well, at least I would have liked closure on something.
Yeah,
but
you're like, I
I
wanted
don't think we
more.
necessarily got closure.
We
on
didn't really get it.
anything.
Yeah, that's true.
It honestly
But
felt like a
I kind of
mid-season.
like how they
Yeah,
they did that.
I
though.
initially, because it's initial anger, because I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
But we
what?
have the
Yeah.
And then
second
it's-
season
yes,
ready
and
to
that's
watch.
why.
See, I understand
That's
if
why.
you're
Yeah, the
watching
second
this
season,
on
we
like
can jump to it in a couple
Right.
weeks.
Yeah.
Versus the other that had
versus
to wait
waiting like a
year
year and a half. Or
Wow.
whatever. But yeah, the third season is gonna be coming out.
That'll be really
I think
interesting.
next year maybe, because it said they just finished filming.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't
So
wait to
I'm
watch
assuming
season
that
2,
means-
because I mean the main characters have been established. We like the main characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's
We
like
should be
what's-
just building
what's
from
gonna
here.
happen,
Go.
yeah.
So, guys, let us know what you thought too.
Yeah.
We're interested to see what you guys thought on the show of season 1. No spoilers, please.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Wait,
what you
didn't
thought.
we already?
For season 2.
For
Oh,
season
no
2.
spoilers for season 2.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
please.
And
Let us-
we're serious.
Yeah, and we'll do some polls on if we should start season 2 right away. We're definitely gonna watch it, but I'm just curious to see.
Yeah.
When
we want to
we'll-
know if you guys.
Yeah,
will
let
watch
us
it,
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll watch it, but we'll see.
Might need
we'll
to
see.
have to.
Yep. But yeah, good show so far. So
Yeah.
sweet.
All right, gang. Peace.
We'll see you in the next
Bye.
video.
पसंद आया लाइक करो